Today is the sixth year of losing my amazing son. And as I woke up today, I didn't have anything in mind. Usually, every year, I block it off. Every single year for the past 6 years, I block it off. I don't even remember it. But this year, I promised him, I said enough is enough. I'm going to continue to remember him for all the wonderful things that he did and the mark that he left behind and the lesson that he taught me that I want to pass on to you looking at this now. This was an amazing boy that was born in Europe, brought to Canada, thinking that when we come here, life is even going to be much, much better. We left the situation at the time that we left. And when I came with him to this country, we went through a lot, starting all over again. But the trouble that we ran from, I invited the trouble back here. And that was the beginning of the end of this amazing boy. But what he did, and everything that I find about him, it just gives me joy every day that I find, because each and every day I'm just finding something new about him. And like I said, for the past 6 years, I've been hiding it. I've been hiding the pain. I've tried not to remember the day that I find him. I've said that several times, in his father's car. He has no access to that car at all. So how it got there, I have no idea. But that is left to God. So the lesson that I learned, that I want to pass on, is please, whatever you do, never judge a mother, a father, if there's one, or anyone that is going through the pain of losing a loved one, how to manage their pain, how to go through the processing of losing their loved ones. Because if it has never happened to you, you don't know what it is. And you never pray that it happened to you. No one has it all. So for the one that has happened to, on behalf of my son, I am so sorry. I can feel your pain. Regina King's incident came a couple of weeks ago. And I saw that on the news. She don't know what she's going through. Only God can give her the comfort that she needs. So please, whatever you do, life is too short. This amazing man was the most selfless human being I ever met in my life. When I look at everything that he did, all the awards that I find in his room regarding taking care of women, and then realizing that it was because of what he went through. That is why he took it as a cause to make sure no woman, no children goes through any pain, which I didn't know that he was really going through at the time. Please, don't close eyes to those around you. If they're going through pain, help them out. I was going through mine. My kids were living with me, but I never knew that the impact of the environment that they were in at the time was affecting them so much, to the extent of one thinking that is enough. it has to go. How it happened, I have no idea. Only God can tell that. I am just coming to the realization now, after 6 years, that whatever life brings you, there's always light at the end of the tunnel. He left. And when I look back, when I look at everything that he left behind, when I look at what he used to do, he's no Jesus, but I pray to be like him, to help others out when they're in trouble. Because when you are happy, when others around you are happy, that means you maximize the happiness to the extent that no one can take it from you. I amaze my son every day. It is too late for me. But please don't let it be too late for you. For whoever you might have around you, it might be your friends, it might be your father, mother, it might be your spouse. Help those in need. That is what I decide to do today and as from now on, especially with children. If you have children living under a hostile environment, take them out. You are not helping them. I did not help mine. I didn't. I'm trying to make amends right now and asking for God's help to heal the wounds of everyone going through anything in life. Life is too short, but we still got to live it anyhow. And one more time, for the ones that lost a loved one, it might be your father, it might be your mother, it might be anyone, the pain is always unbearable. But the thought of them will always keep you alive. The thought of mine, it's something that gives me joy and some lesson that he taught me even without realizing that he taught me. When I think about it now, it brings smiles on my face and it makes me do something that I don't even think about it. And at the end of the day, I'm like, wow, I never know I have this strength in me. But thanks to him and thanks to God. Life is too short. We all got to enjoy it. Be happy. Make others around you happy as well. I love you, son. And I know one day, according to my belief, we shall definitely see again. And I'm going to continue using what I learned from you just to be happy, just to radiate and make the world around me radiate as well. I hope you can do the same.